Okay, next we have Kansas. Kansas was a pleasant surprise a year ago, had a pretty solid year. Their win
Sure.
total is 5.5 or 6. You can get out there. A lot of respect for the job Lance Leipold has done. You could argue Kansas has one of the top 10 to 15 coaches in the country. That's how good he's done. Jalen Daniels is back at quarterback. He was kind of the star a year ago.
Right.
Jason Bean came in a little bit and played pretty well as his backup, and he's back as well. So you feel like you're going to get good quarterback play from them. And really, it was about the offense. Like, that was the main thing that made them go. What do you think? Like, can they sneak up on people yet again?
um, okay, they had just a fairy tale year last year,
Yeah.
right? That was I saw someone say it was just a magical 6-win campaign. That's what
Mm-hmm.
that was. Which, by the way, for Kansas that's true. That they're correct. Um, they returned 17 starters. You love this. The quarterback, which you mentioned, is coming back. I'll go over. I will go over here.
Nice.
I'll take the over, buying into the Kansas hype just a little bit. Yeah, I think they go over. The schedule is not it's not actually particularly easy. Not super difficult in the non-con, but they do go to Nevada, and then you have a home game for the Illinois, the Fighting Illini,
Mm-hmm.
go to Kansas, which is that's not easy. Like those are difficult games. And by the way, it's a deep league, and there's a lot of teams in it. And then when you add a couple of tough non-conference games in there, like the schedule just fills up. Like you don't have your nice cupcakes, and Kansas doesn't really. But I do think they're a really good team. They have a lot of experience, which I mentioned coming back. Like I mentioned, all the starters coming back. I think they have another really good year and improve.
I like that. I have no reason to necessarily disagree with you. I'm going to just take the under because, and feel free to just attack me, Kansas fans, because it just feels like they were flying a little too close to the sun last year. And I love their
Yep.
head coach, good quarterback. The schedule is not like horrific. They do play probably the three best teams in the conference: Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas State, as well as Texas Tech. I don't like that they have to like go to Iowa State. Like, that's a little tough.
Yeah.
On the other hand, they get BYU at home. Yeah, I don't know. I could see them going either way. I'll be rooting for them to be bowl eligible yet again. I'm taking the 6 number, taking the under. A little bit of push insurance there. They could go 6-6, and I don't lose my money. It just feels like a bet against the history of Kansas football. Like, that's basically what I'm basing it on. Is maybe they come back to earth just a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. No, and it's very fair, by the way, too. Like the law of averages is especially in college football, it's almost absolute. Like everyone kind of comes back to the middle at some point. And after a fantastic year, it's easy to see them dropping back down. But I do think there is something too to having like a batch of kids in there that had some success and then they all come back for another year. You know what I mean? Or a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them did. And to have that many guys that hey, we won games last year, like at Kansas. That doesn't happen. And let's improve on that again, which I think is possible. So yeah, no, it's definitely exciting.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt that program is like Leipold is doing a good job there. I was not a fan of him when he was hired. I thought it was a mistake. I didn't like it. And I was wrong. Like I was just wrong on that one. Like he's clearly doing a really good job.